go here. There we go. Gonna give this the requisite couple minutes. Like 2 or 3. Let's go ahead and load the game at least. It's a chunky. Hey there. Just giving this 2 to 3 minutes as the norm. Wait until I become internet famous and it becomes half an hour of me reading people's names. Ugh. Ugh. And a conversation log doesn't even keep. Oh, whoa. You could just go through all this shit, huh? Goodness. Oh, the conversation log, like Zach's pissed. So you thought you could stand me up and put me in this conversation log, bitch? It's just like him. Hey, Arima. Alright. So wait, if this is the diary menu. Wait, conversation log. It goes back to the diary menu. So in game, she writes down her save data. She accesses her save data. She goes into her life settings. Scary. Writes down every single conversation, even though, you know, this game couldn't predict everything. Nobody has phones on them at all times. uh, anyway, I think last time I said I would sit here and read a lot of the, diary, or at least skim through a bunch of shit, because there was a bunch of stuff that I probably missed in terms of flavor. So, I don't remember, but there's so much. Fucking, I don't know if I should do this now. I don't. I wish that there were, like, page numbers. Let's see. So this is when she was talking with the flipper. Let's see. Burns flipper. Okay, now there's an eccentric, a bastard as well. Not to mention a big asshole, major jerk, and total idiot. Well, at least you have some brain. But reasonably friendly? Not even. Definitely interesting. Some people might say an enigmatic man. Not me, though. I never use the word enigmatic to describe anybody or anything. Well, you just did, though. He was helpful, though. Managed to... Yeah, we did the quest shit. Uh-huh. I overheard a conversation between... Alright, yeah, I did read this one where it was like, I... Can people tell me things? I don't like not being told things. Then, she wakes up and goes to Marcuria again. Yep. And she's like, man, this sucks. I don't like it. Let's see here. I've seen a lot of strange invitations in my life. Only a month ago, somebody, I didn't even know the guy particularly well, invited me to a suicide party with a cheerful card reading Steve's Last Hurrah. Oh. I'm sorry, is this commonplace enough that people have suicide parties in Stark in the year 2209? Because that's terrifying. I've been invited to a wedding between a 99-year-old terminally ill woman and a highway construction automaton. I've been invited to the senior prom by my best friend's father. Okay. But I think tonight brought the strangest invitation of them all. The first time I've accepted an invitation before being asked by a creature whose grasp of grammar ranges from poor to non-existent, not realizing I did until after the fact. Unlike the invitations mentioned above, however, I'll probably honor this one. Strange or not, he may be able to answer some of the questions. So that's the potato. That's damn, I never remember his name. Oh shit. It just says Monday. I have no concept of what Arcadian or Mercurian calendar is like, but at home it would be July 31st. Come to think of it, what year is it here? Anyway, that's not really the reason I'm writing an entry in my diary. Tobias told me about a library, blah blah, I talked to the guy. Yeah, I did that. When I asked Nexus about the Draken, he didn't really know much except for, okay, yeah, this is stuff that's just like useful. And Brian Westhouse told me, yeah, we figured this stuff out. Guardian Realm shit. Let's see. I went to the library, yes, imagine that, to look for some information about those flying creatures, and it was incredibly boring, at least whenever the old man was talking. Old sailor, we did the stuff. Helped Bird out, put him back in a box because we're terrible. I've turned into everybody's little errand boy, girl, person. I do one favor for one person and boom, I'm running around the entire Northland solving everyone's problems. This time it's some whacked out magician, sorry, alchemist up north somewhere. He has, get this, captured the wind. Yeah, we did this part. She's just like, God damn it, I need to go stop him. I made a friend. I read this last time. Uh, she had a big silly gurn on her face. I had my first encounter with Amanda today. Saying mole man is apparently like a racial epithet and a big no-no with these people. His name was Ben Bondu. He was a really sweet man, or boy, or whatever he was. I can't really tell. But he was sad. Ben had lost his brother. Yeah, you'd saved him. I love this one. I've been tricked. I should have known something was wrong with that old woman. I mean, she was drooling and slobbering all over me. She kept tripping over her words and saying stuff like prisoners instead of guests, and her teeth were abnormally large. But still, if you can't trust sweet old ladies who've hurt their leg picking berries in the forest, who can you trust? Hansel and Gretel, my heart goes out to you kids. You, April, I can't defend your intelligence. I can't do it. Not even myself can redirect this into any other area. You were very stupid. But here she's like, all kidding aside, you were kidding. It was just a joke. I wasn't that dumb. All kidding aside, however, we need to get the hell out of here before the bitch comes back. But how? What a day this has been. I met a bunch of new people, including a couple furry guys and a talking bird. Killed an old witch. Yeah, she's just so cash about it. Frida captured Bondu and was invited to the Banda village for a feast in my honor. Compared this to last week when the dramatic highlight of my day was getting sausage in my pizza instead of pepperoni. I feel so empowered and starving. Uh, I guess I had what you would call a spiritual awakening last night, or at least a visit from the spirit world, wherever that is. Either that or an incredibly vivid dream, but I'm betting that's not it. Say hello to the ghost of Christmas future, April. Staring yourself in the eye and realizing you're a complete bitch is not an occasion to be celebrated. Okay, so she wasn't really me, but the things she said have all crossed my mind from time to time, especially lately. As for Charlie, does he really love me? I mean, like, love me? I had no idea. No, that's a lie. I guess I had some idea, but I didn't really want to deal with it because I just don't feel that way about him. He's sweet and kind, and I simply have a tendency to fall for the wrong guys for the wrong reasons. Like now, like with. Oh no, I'm not even gonna think about that. I should probably go see the elder. She better not be referring to Zach because I don't think. I think if she is, she's just going to the part where she's like, I said I would go on a date with him, but I totally didn't. But I got myself wrapped up in this. Damn it. I got the first stone. It's funny, I came here by chance and I didn't even know the Bond were guarding one of the pieces of the disc. Yet here it is, right in my hand. Lucky that. It's a lot smaller than I thought, which is a good thing, considering I'll be carrying it with me for a while. This isn't so hard, is it? I'm actually starting to enjoy myself. Of course, having said that, everything will probably go wrong from now on in. April, don't go on a boat. 3 more stones and I'm home free. After I defeat the evil alchemist, of course, and hold the forces of chaos at bay. And, oh boy, I really gotta keep a positive attitude here. Having spent most of my day traversing a horrid swamp filled with foul odors, hungry tentacled thingies, and tons of sticky stuff, I finally arrive at the foot of Roperclack's castle in the afternoon. The guy's got, like, the most amazing mansion. And it levitates, too! And if it weren't for the petrified guy, Lorhan, I'm glad she wrote down his name, I guess, it would just fly off into the clouds. So Lorhan tells me that, yeah, this is stuff we did. Saving people, blah, blah, blah. Vestrum Tobias tells me I'm the guardian to be the 13th such and that my fate is to watch over the balance for 1,000 years. I've read this, right? Yeah, I think I read this. She's a teen. She doesn't want all this responsibility thrust on her. She's like, this is bullshit. I want to do things that I want to do, except for all the times that she's been going throughout the whole game and being like, I don't know what I want to do. Uh, but that you feel conflicted in those years, you know. Thursday, late afternoon. I am so sick. I'm having a hard time writing even a few word. Forgive poor spelling. Why does the boat have to keep moving around? Why can't they make the boat that just stays still? I mean, they got magic, right? Beats me. We leave port yesterday evening, and I don't sleep a wink all night. Just rock all along. And then there's the food, which is like fish and apples. Fish and apples. Every meal. Oh, great. Here I go again. Gotta get some air. Oh, that was pretty fun. I feel like this isn't accurate to how this would occur if you were seasick and trying to write. I don't think you would start spelling badly. I think you would start your your penmanship would suffer severely. But they couldn't do that with this unless they like slapped a picture here, I guess. Feel a little better now, which is kind of worrying because I so don't want to get used to this. I mean, it seems like a valuable life skill, April. I'm a definite land person. Soil between my toes, like Bondu Elder said. A short time ago, the captain ordered the navigator to change course, blah, blah. She's like, I need to get there. I'm using the talisman to fool them because, man, whoops. Okay, here we go. This is up to date. At sea and in deep shit. Not that I don't deserve it. I'm glad that you're like, man, I fucked up. Whatever punishment I get, I definitely deserve it. I sunk a ship, jeopardized the lives of everybody aboard, and stranded myself in the middle of the ocean with a blazingly hot sun and no land in any direction as far as the eye can see. Not to mention the very obvious fact that I have no food nor water. At least I got crow. That's something. Not a lot, but something. I can think of only one word right now and it won't really do me any good. Help! If God or the balance or some other cosmic force is watching right now, why don't we agree on this? You get me out of this. I owe you a favor. Deal? Is that a yes? See, at the very least, it doesn't justify what she's done. I mean, I guess the thing that justifies what she's done is that, oh, I like how she's just floating up and down. That's funny. The thing that justifies what she's done is that she's like, I'm fucking pressed for time. We gotta do this. But just the fact that she is remorseful, like, whoops. I fucked up. So, yeah, there's head here, but let's look at everything else.
I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big.
Yup.
Not a thing in sight.
Not a thing inside.
This is all that's left afloat of the White Dragon. I'm either the luckiest person alive or the unluckiest person about to die a slow, horrible death. Debris from the White Dragon.
That's all just debris. Okay. We gotta wait for this head to pop back up.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
Gotta wait for it again.
Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Hi, do you speak
I have to grab it.
Arcadian?
I probably have to grab it.
Guess
Or
not.
try the touch. Okay. I didn't notice it until I already clicked the mouth button.
Hey, come over here and let me pet you.
April. That's no.
You're just like a seal, aren't you?
Man, I love this game's just fucking brutal smash cuts. Oh god, her face. That was awesome.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her, she didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
Alright. Let's see what she writes in her completely soaked diary. Captured, kidnapped, abducted by mermen. I'm trapped underwater and in a tiny little bubble of air, and why am I not panicking right about now? If I'm ever gonna panic, this would be a good time. I'm claustrophobic and have a fear of water. This situation combines all my phobias into one tidy little package, and yet I feel relaxed. Like it's all gonna be okay. It's gonna work itself out. April, listen to me. You're screwed. How are you gonna get out of this one? By using your head? Right, my head. That'll help me breathe underwater. No, what I need is some scuba diving equipment. Either that or gills. And I need to talk to these mer people, find out why they saw fit to rescue me and bring me here. I feel like that's a big leap of logic to be like, they rescued me. Well, we're here in an anus with some drawings.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal mermen were true after all. But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here.
Alright.
It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical.
Let's go to the exit and she'll be like, don't fucking drown!
There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave.
Alright, what on the screen do I touch?
There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave.
Don't see anything except for those drawings. Fucking come on. I don't have anything in my inventory to help, as far as I know. I feel like there should be something on the screen, but this might be a time when I have to look at the guide for it to tell me, hey, click on this thing. So let's see here. It says I have to use a polyp, which I don't know where that is, so we're gonna play Find the Clickable. Do I have to look at the shit again?
It's a drawing of a man sticking a polyp down his throat so that he'll be able to breathe water.
Okay, where is it? I don't remember ever picking up no polyp. It should be here.
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards...
Okay, yeah, shut up, April. And I don't have it in my inventory, right? Just double checking here. Polyp where? There's nothing else to click on as far as I can see. It's just the wall here, drawings, wall. Look at wall.
Organic. And those blue things.
Okay. I was overlooking that I have to look at this wall.
I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this.
Alright, imbibe.
There's fresh oxygen coming through here.
Oh, that's not what I was
These
talking
polyps
about.
must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
gross. Use polyp on self.
Oh, this is so disgusting.
I don't know why she didn't just
have to
use
get
the
out of
mouth
here.
icon on it. Oh man, I would probably puke from that texture. Well, she did it, and she's just like, yup. Let's see. Hey there, Kara.
They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself.
Let's see. Let me just double check that there isn't anything else I needed in there. There is nothing else I needed in there. I want to look at
It's
this.
a big seashell. There's a large black pearl inside the seashell.
What if
I'm wet.
Oh. I have the pearl. I thought there would be a puzzle involved with that one.
It's a big black pearl. I could probably get like $1 million for this at home. Here it's like a weed or something. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Alright, looks like we're going to the city. Gee, look at this mer person. It almost looks pretty much identical to the weird hollow sculpture that Emma did that she was all like, oh, I don't know what it is.
It's a mer person. God knows what sex it is, but I'm sure it's not the one that kidnapped me. That one had smaller wings.
I think it's weird that she gets a distortion in here, but not out there when she is still in the water.
Why did you bring me here? Lucky me, I'm stuck at the bottom of the sea with Bubbles the mermaid. There's got to be a way to communicate with these creatures.
If only I'd seen it in a drawing somewhere. Give me that spear. Can I just take it?
Sorry.
She's just like, it's my first instinct. I'm human.
It's spear. A harpoon, I guess it's called in maritime terminology.
Green stuff.
It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat.
Am I allowed to take the green stuff? Go faster, April. Man, these sounds are unpleasant.
It's a glowing green substance that's
Okay, yeah, shut up. Let's see here. Does she have anything to say about
It's a
it?
small amount of a glowing green substance.
So, when she's not distorted, is that just thoughts?
I'm wet.
I'm gonna have to assume, yeah. Her thoughts are not clouded by the water. Okay, so I
They
think
must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself.
go this away. God, her swimming animation is just great. I'm here. I have to do
It's
what
a
now?
drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl.
Okay.
Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman.
The only reason I know how to make myself bleed is because I looked at the guide earlier.
If this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Ouch.
Ouch.
The things I do to save the world. Worlds.
I can't believe I have to mildly bleed in order to save reality. Let's look at her
A
blood.
drop of my sweet, precious blood.
Green stuff with blood.
It's a small amount of a glowing green substance.
Oh, it's become a golden pearl.
The pearl has turned a golden color and it's glowing with magic.
Consume.
I've always had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones. Well, here goes nothing. Ooh.
Alright. I can't wait to go back, talk to the mer person, and they'll be like, haha, pranked you, that stuff's disgusting. I could have spoken all tongue the whole time. Was that crystal?
It's a pretty blue crystal.
Alright, let's try to steal again. But in English.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the water stiller.
Sorry.
Oh, she sounds way more calm about it.
It's a pretty blue crystal.
Am I allowed to steal the crystal? She's just like, yeah, take the crystal, whatever. We got like 15 of those.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
The first crystal. How did you know what this thing is called?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we understand.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
Aw, shit, servitude.
Serve you?
Born to
You
serve.
have been brought here to serve us as
World
the
is a
Gatherer
fuck.
of Tanyan.
Kill all cops for real.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Okay.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand eater.
Fish. You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat, but the snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
How do you hold spears? Are those arms? Are these arms, like, for real? I thought they were big fins.
Why can't you gather Tanyan yourself?
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities, or the snapjaw will hunt us and eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard. And we cannot travel too close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though, so you have nothing to fear.
The wing demons.
Who are the wing demons?
Ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky. They are evil and live to destroy our people.
Wow. I'm awful. I'm siding with you now.
Don't the Snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough, not soft and tender like ours.
I won't ask how you know that. I think I've learned enough about Tanyan for now.
You have learned nothing. But your training will teach you what you need to know.
It's like, bitch, you don't know shit. But you might learn eventually, I guess.
Are your people called the Merum?
We are the Merum. Most landwalkers call us mermen, or merpeople, but the Merum was our name in truth.
Who are you, ma'am?
We are the queen of the third city of the Merum, enlightened keeper of the Tanyan, protector of the light.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
Okay.
Who or what is the Water Stiller?
The Water Stiller is in our prophecies. She is the landwalker who will make us a people united and end all strife.
Glad
So
you
you're at
guys are
war with
having
other
fun in
Merum?
chat.
No. And so the time for the water stiller is still to come. We are at peace with Other Miram.
Let's see, what else can you tell me
What
about
else
that?
can you tell me about the water stiller?
She will come among us by providence, and she will take something from us that we have kept hidden for many generations.
Oh, not like that crystal, because that was just up for grabs.
What is it the water stiller will come to take from you?
We do not know, but she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a Snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us.
She sounds like a swell person.
She is the water stiller. She is prophecy.
Do you know where my ship went down?
Your
The
ship?
vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
Where did you say I could find the shipwreck?
I don't know why I asked her the
Just
same
past and
question.
beyond the Landwalker's bubble.
Okay.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Yes, we know the island of Alais. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Miram once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
How long will my training take?
6 cold oceans.
Oh.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages. I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I read in a book.
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Miram, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Now quietly allow us to rip your throat out. Okay.
Thanks for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the Landwalker's bubble and away from the dark waters where the Snapjaw lurk.
Listen, lady, I've got a guide. I'll do what the guide says. So, got the crystal. Got the thing. I know how to talk to her already. Yeah, I already did that shit. I think I just gotta scroll back down here. Okay, so I don't think there might have been something I needed to pick up that I missed. Because it's mentioning some seaweed that I don't have. Let's see, I talked to her. I've done that shit. Okay, I gotta show her this crystal for some reason. So what's up with your crystal?
Do you need this?
No, it is of no value to us.
Where did you find it? It looks very old.
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the crystal I took myself. Now I gotta heart this shit, I think.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed.
I have unotra crystal. The second crystal. Okay. I have to... Well, let's see here. I have to go to a cave? Where's a cave? Is it to the right? I could go to a shipwreck already? Well, sure, why not? Spooky. It's just like, ah. Well then,
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
we don't go here yet. Where is this cave that the fucking... Look, I'm in the Kingdom Hearts level, and it is just as hard to fucking navigate fucking finding where to go when you're in Atlantica or whatever the fuck they call it. Is it to the left? Cave? Do I pull the seaweed more? It still lets me. There should be a cave right here. That would make sense. Oh, she just didn't
There's an
finish
entrance to
doing
a
her
cave
job.
back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there.
Want some more crystals. Another crystal. Damn, I have enough crystals to start a new Final Fantasy game. Oh boy. We're gonna cheat for this one, because I don't want to. Where the fuck did my mouse go? There it is. Okay, cave. I have 4 crystals. Use the first crystal on the bottom right slot. Okie dokie. Just fucking hate this menu. Use the second crystal on the top left. See, this is why April Ryan's so good. She brought a guide. Use the third on the top right. To do it. And there's only the bottom left. Okay, what would you have me do now? Let's see. Turn the bottom right crystal once. Turn the top left crystal once. Okay. Then turn the bottom left crystal twice. Oh, both of these twice. Did this one even do it? Oh, shit. What? Is there like a thing that I gotta
It's a
touch?
long spear with hooks. Probably a harpoon then.
Why don't I... Oh, I guess you speared a fish. And then what's this thing?
This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle.
I feel like I have made a mistake. Oh, and then there are rings? Where was my autosave? I fucked up. No, I don't want to quit the game. No. Oh, Christ. Where was the autosave, actually? Just so I don't fucking mega fuck this. Oh shit, it was on the screen. Okay, what is it telling me to do? Guide. Yeah, I turn it, look at the drawings on the wall, and that's not what... Turn the shit. Okay, do I have to look at these at all? Like, touch these?
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Cool, what if I touch it? Well, now it's over there. Oh boy. Let's put it back. Let's leave the screen. Oh man. The guide is not mentioning anything about the rings on this. So... No, I skipped ahead like an oaf. That's what I did. Look at the 4 stone tags. Move the fire ring 3 times so that it faces the water. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. You see, don't read ahead like a jerk off and think that you've done the right thing. That's like the #1 cause of problems in my life. Okay. Move the bird ring twice. Which one's the... Okay.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
I'm glad she's telling me because I couldn't see until I did it. Okay, and then... Move the Marum ring twice. 1, 2... Okay. And then there's some pot ring here. It's done. Okay, so I've put these crystals, as far as I can tell, in the right spots, but I have fucked with what I gotta turn here.
This ring is inscribed with
Shit,
the
I don't
image
care,
of
April.
fire.
Gah. What if I take it? Would it just reset its position? Because that'd be rad. Okay, bottom left. Let's see, turn the bottom right. I did that. Turn the top left once. Turn this one twice. Let's reset this if that's how this works, hopefully. And then this one should be twice. There we go! Order of operations is important, everybody. Following instructions.
It's a circular indentation framed with the image of 2 dragons biting each other's tails. Almost exactly like the markings on my talisman.
Almost exactly like the markings on your talisman, you say? Well, I don't have that. And I remember why we don't have that, because Captain Neveve locked it away, and April thought, oh, well, the best way to open the chest is to hit it with the hatchet on the lock. Oops, I'd sprung a leak. So we'll have to wait to get that.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Marum people. According to this first tablet... Oh my god. It turns out the Marum came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens?
Neato.
Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in 2. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Marum look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Marum and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tan Yen, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. Or, it looks like, and the Marum and Elation move away from each other.
She's so good at interpreting things that I
In this last
never...
one, Tan Yen is beginning to become scarce, and the Marum are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Marum and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tan Yen becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
I think an issue I'm having is that she's like, oh, they're missing Tan Yen, and I'm like, girl, what does it even look like? I don't know what that shit looks like. Alright, we probably gotta talk to that queen again. Like, they've said the word a lot. I don't think I ever got a proper description of what the fuck it is, because they were just like, Tan Yen is life. We love Tan Yen, and Tan Yen loves you. Do not question Tan Yen.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
How do you expect me to gather something I don't know what it fucking looks like?
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
Hi there, check out this cave. I found it. It's mine now.
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Don't ask me how I knew how to do
Can
that.
it be that you are? But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Ooh, who can't I be?
The Water Stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
Looks pretty ancient to me.
Yeah,
This
look
is
at what
the
I did.
shrine, yes. And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the
She
Water
just pulls
Stiller
out this
yet.
checklist like, you haven't done
How
these
can
2
I
other
do that?
things, so nah, not yet.
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
Whoa, okay, I'm back already.
How can I prove that I'm the Water Stiller?
Give me the
You
list.
have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
The talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a Snapjaw with a spear, and then you will have proven yourself to us. Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one people.
Okay, give me that spear then.
Who's the Water Stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a Snapjaw. This must be done to prove your strength, and to prove you are of the Miram.
Where do I find the Snapjaw?
April, you found it.
If you are the Water Stiller, you will find a way.
This lady's just like, I don't have to fucking tell you shit. If the prophecy happens, it happens, okay? Give it. Oh shit, she even holds it. April's like, I fucking killed a monster. I'll do it again. I got this. There's probably gonna be like, go to what's in my inventory. First, you must combine the whistle with the candy wrapper in order to lure out the Snapjaw to do some dumb shit. Let's see if it's as simple as fucking killing the thing. What up? Whoa! Whoa! Did she just do it?
It's dead. I killed it.
What? Okay. I guess it was that simple.
I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the Snapjaw.
Just drag its corpse. You just fucking
tooth is
spun it to
just fine.
death.
Oh man, that's sharp. I had no idea a Snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now.
How could you not have assumed that this thing wouldn't have something bad in its mouth? Can I go inside the ship yet? Or, like, get the... I need the talisman. There we go. Oh, it's just that, man, it's like they made this part of the game way easier for me to actually fucking see shit and get things, which is awesome. Give it to me. But if you leave, you will not obtain Captain Neveve's illustrious pipe, which you will need to bring back in order to regain his trust 2 games from now. That's not true at all. We got this.
It's the sharp fang from a Snapjaw's, jaw.
Man, we're just gonna go back to this lady and she's just like, what the fuck? You weren't supposed to figure out this prophecy that fast. I mean, okay, Jesus, you're the Water Stiller. Alright, I did it. Look at this. Look at what I have done.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded Snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck. Proof of my strength and courage.
Look how cool I am. I got a KD ratio of 2 now.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
2-0. Alright, well, look at what I got. I used this to fuck
Here's
with a bunch of
proof
people.
my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
I gotta be like, give me the checklist again. What do I gotta do? What next?
Talk for a minute.
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Oh, I have to unify the people or some shit.
Where did you say I could find?
Just
Yeah, I've already. Whatever.
Thanks for your.
my time.
Did she write this shit down to be like, oh, I gotta do these things? Marin Queen believes I might be what they call the Water Stiller. Why not? I am April Bandu Mbata, and I am probably what the Venar call Kangala, so why not the Water Stiller? Thing is, this time, I have to prove it! The Water Stiller is supposed to uncover an ancient shrine, did that, bring light to the darkness, done it. Then I have to show some proof of my mission, did it, and kill a Snapjaw, yep, did it. And she's like, what? Am I an Amazon hunting woman person? Oh man, April, your words, you fumbled them really bad there. I think not. I have a hard time smacking a fly, but you did it so easily. Okay, well, I did those things, so...
Can we
What
talk
else
for
do
a
you
minute?
want from me?
Yes, Gab.
I'd like to learn more about Tanyan.
Tell me about Tanyan.
Certainly. What do you wish to learn?
That's all I need.
Thanks. I don't have any more questions about Tanyan.
That's so dumb. Okay, oh,
Thanks for your time.
My time
now
is...
that I have the talisman, I gotta go back to the cave. That's what I gotta do. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Underwater adventure comprising only a few screens. It's kinda neat. Use the talisman on the symbol. What did that do for me?
It's a small niche containing what appears to be a shard of a stone.
Take it.
It's a piece of the stone disc.
Oh shit, I don't
No,
even need to
wait.
prove shit.
It's only 1/2 of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange.
We got 1.5 discs of 4. Almost a full late PS1 Final Fantasy
I'm
game.
wet.
No, leave.
I'm wet.
April. Okay, so now that I've done that. Oh yeah, looks like I just gotta show that to her and be like, look what I got. Isn't this neat? Bet you've never seen something like this, huh? And she's gonna be like, by fuck's sake. You really are someone who is cool.
It's 1/2 of one of the 4 pieces of the stone disc. I got this from the temple cave of the Merim. I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
Honestly, the way she
You have
delivers that
indeed
line, I don't even
fulfilled
think anybody
all
was
but
trying to be
one of the
clever.
prophecies. You might yet be the Water Stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
You haven't unified
There's
people.
more? Sure, there's always more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Merim.
The Water Stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the Water Stiller have not fully come to pass.
That's what I figured.
I think I know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Merim are at peace with each other, yes? But you're not at peace with the Elation, the Wind Demons.
They are our enemies.
It's like, don't fucking say their
Right now
names.
they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the temple cave.
You shut your mouth.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Miram and the Elation were one people.
She's like, Lala, I can't
What?
hear you.
This is heresy.
I'm just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one species soon divided in two. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Miram and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tenyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two people for a very long time, but then something happened, something that caused a war to break out.
Someone said a really
Both the
awful your
Elation
mama joke.
and the Miram moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tenyen. I think the only way to save the Miram from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, Waterstiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded there, probably when you first came to this place.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the winged demons?
To get over
You're
it.
their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
I guess I must, Waterstiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die, eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Does this mean you believe me?
You are the Waterstiller. You are prophecy. We will follow your directions and fulfill our destiny. One of our people will bring you to Alais, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
Well, that's nice of
I
you.
promise I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Safe journey, Waterstiller. We will hold on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons, the Elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.
Alright, just gotta unify two disparate peoples. New chapter! Including with this one, there are 5 left. Alright, April, say you're dry.
I could really do with a change of clothing, like a bikini and a pair of sunglasses.
Well, that's a different way of saying what I wanted you to say.
I could really do with a change of clothing, like a bikini and a pair of sunglasses.
Let's look at the Editor Diary. She wrote something. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Early Saturday morning. Back home at this time, I'd be safely snuggled up in bed, safe in the knowledge that it's Saturday. I've got nowhere I have to be. I can just relax all day long. Maybe go to the cafe, hang out for a while, maybe go to the park, whatever. This all started a week ago yesterday. 1 week of mysteries and danger and strange revelations about the very nature of the cosmos. And I'm still, reasonably sane. At least that accounts for something. Now I know that there's an Elation village somewhere on, the Miram, they gotta, okay. That's their objective. I know her fucking objective. Look, a rope! Hey, maybe I should tell Crow I'm alive, if he'll fucking listen. Oh, it's playing the FMV. He's here.
April! You're alive! You're here! You're soaking wet! Where did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable. And the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of the gab, Crow.
Lady, you have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi this and here I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Well, you're making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
He has abandonment issues already.
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Oh? I didn't know humans had
That
gills.
is true, Kara.
We don't. Well, I do. I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
Cool. Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
Hardly. I don't have a tail. What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while, but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared. I thought you'd gone bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate. And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit, Crow.
I'll just stay here and preen myself, thank you very much.
Aight.
With Crow around, a girl can feel safe.
How? Oh, I can use Crow to do something, apparently. Maybe there's something on the screen that's like, this shit's tall. There's a tall tree.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading. Debris from another capsized ship. These must be dangerous waters.
Clearly I must use the rope on Crow.
It's a long rope.
It's a long rope. And that's a small bird. No. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna follow this guy to the letter, so I don't... Because this next part is a lot of fucking bullshit as far as I remember in terms of puzzles. April arrives on the beach. I got a rope. I gotta walk
Shipwreck
east.
debris.
Whoops. Gotta go... do this arch here. Okay. Wait. Get the rope. Yeah, walk east. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Oh, look at this guy.
It's some kind of giant crab.
It looks like one of those fucking...
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot
Ugh.
of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it, but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
Looks like one of those fucking, clerics or whatever that got too much shit in Dark Souls 3. I forget what they're fucking called. It's gonna unlock my potential and April's gonna start to hollow or some shit.
I'll just take a shot here and ask you. Is there any chance you speak, like, a real language? Like,
A
Arcadian
real
or
language.
English? Okay. Now, is there some kind of magic I have to learn, or potion I have to drink, or eat, or ingest in some way to learn your language? Because that's usually how it goes.
I might kill several
No?
wizards while you're gone.
Too bad, although I'm glad I don't have to draw blood or swallow a stone or something. Can't help but feel that you're asking me for help, though. It's the strangest thing. After all, you're just clicking your claws, aren't you? It's not as if you're really talking, is it?
Clack. Well, it does sound suitably pathetic, April. Alright, so I have walked here. Walk west to beach. And west again through ruins. Okay. Well, I want to look and see if there's more shit around.
Clear, unpolluted waters, overflowing with life. Just one more reason why Arcadia is both the vacationers' and environmental activists' wet dream. Literally.
They're getting a lot of mileage out of saying things are wet, huh?
It's a big statue. It's the Village of the Giant Crabs. Hey, that sounds like a great name for a B-movie. Village of the Giant Crabs.
There's like this fucking creature suffering here, and she's like, "Haha, I'm so
It's
funny."
a village populated by giant crabs.
Alright, going to the beach. Now we gotta go west again to some ruins. And Crow, cannot talk to you. Such a shame. So now I'm here.
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out. It's the ruins of an old city.
Okay, there's a hole.
It's a deep hole, more like a crevice actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom.
That sounds like a job for a rope. Is that a job for a rope guide? Yep. There we go.
The rope should be able to hold my body weight.
Oh, I did not mean to take the rope back. I thought I was using it to climb down. Okay, let's do that again. But, yep, dude, you did it. Cool. I guess that means I'll need the rope again later. It's just like Dungeon World. Well, that's cool. I love how antiquated this game is.
You look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
Alright, what are
Big
these?
nests, once housing the Elation, but now empty and in disrepair.
How did you know that?
Elation nests.
Alright, so I have climbed down here. Climb down further and look at the rubble. Okay. Jesus, spooky.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact.
Take it.
It's a kind of stone key carved into the uncanny likeness of a key, with a head on the end.
It's carved into the uncanny likeness of a key? But it is a key?
That's a Marum City.
That's a weird sentence.
It's a deserted Marum City.
I think it's just, there's just free houses here?
It's a deserted
No.
Marum City.
April, I want you to go back upstairs. Okay, I think we leave now. Let's get the rope again. Okay, we go back to the beach. This is the point of the guide where it said that we should call Crow, but he's already here. So I don't have to... Okay. So, get Crow and use him on the jungle in the background. Okay, I guess that means go scout shit out.
What can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Only
Why
what I've
wasn't
been
that
able
a
to see from
dialogue
above.
option?
There's a volcano, dead I think, and lots of jungle, and some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
And as some people might think, how is this a friendship? They barely know each other. What is fucking... He's just rude all the time. How would anybody deal with this? And they don't know people like me who are like, ooh, talking animals, cool. So maybe April Ryan, maybe she's a furry, and she doesn't mention it to anybody. She's 18, she hasn't admitted it yet, where she's like, fucking, I would love to meet a talking
The
animal.
rumbling is much fiercer here, and the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something. Great. After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
She really likes to remind herself of every single accomplishment she's done. Oh, Crow is still on the screen, that's wrong. Let's look at the big mouth. Whoa. Whoa, that didn't look right. What is, oh, she's just hovering. HD doesn't do this game some favors when it comes to shit like, oh boy.
It's a small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope?
That's the Triforce.
It's a keyhole.
I mean, I know that is not an uncommon arrangement of, like an uncommon pattern. It has its own fucking name, but I just look over there. It's yellow. It's on like a, what could be perceived as a mildly green background.
It's a keyhole. What a strange symbol.
I think that's all I can look at.
I don't see anything interesting.
You talked about the fucking...
I don't see anything interesting.
Alright then.
It's a keyhole. What a strange symbol.
Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, guide. Do your job. I looked at the aperture. Look at the telescope. Yup. Oh. See, I'm already dumb. I didn't even use the thing that I needed. Skip past this animation. Alright. Key. With hole. Turn it, I guess. Oh, I made a little dingle.
What a strange symbol.
Was I supposed to turn it already? I shouldn't do things first. I should read the fucking guide, but it was right there. Okay, use stone key with triangular, look through the telescope. We'll see a statue. Okay.
It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Okay, she has.
It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Okay. Okay, I did turn it. I have to turn it again. Look through the telescope to see more shit.
I can see a statue on a cliff overlooking the sea.
This is the shit where if you didn't have the internet or a guide, you'd probably have to be writing this stuff down.
What a strange symbol.
Oof. Okay. And then... I think I just gotta keep doing this.
I don't see anything interesting.
Doesn't see anything.
What a strange symbol. I don't see anything interesting.
Nothing interesting for a lot of these.
I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
Okay. Now I get the key and exit the mouth. Gotcha. Look at the large tree in the distance, then walk north to exit. Alright. Large tree in distance.
That's one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction.
You call yourself American and you said 100 meters?
That's
Ugh.
a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Alright, how... Do I just walk to it? To the jungle? Hey, the beach. View the map of the island. Okay. Oh, wait. Shit. Walk north to the jungle to exit. Okay, yeah. This is very much not north. This is, I mean, at least in map relation. Alright, we're on Large Tree. Let's check how much more, like, this chapter has a lot of shit. Oh man, I don't like this part. And I remember not liking this part. Because there's just there's just so much shit to do. And most of it is puzzle solving. Okay, walk down to the bottom of the area, but I want to touch stuff. But if I touch stuff, I might fuck it up.
Dried twigs and sticks. Dried twigs and sticks.
Dried twigs and sticks.
Dried twigs and sticks.
Ow!
Ah!
Who's
That
there?
was, I feigned surprise. I already knew it.
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
Is she gone?
Nope. She's still around.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Solar eclipse!
Oh my god!
Ah!
Ah!
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
Big person alert!
Oh my god.
What are you?
What does it look like?
Oh.
A talking twig?
Twig with a dingle.
We're stickmen. And you're an accident waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and wobbly legs.
Tell me what a stick man is. I don't know.
What's a stick man?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
You have no idea.
So, you guys are stickmen.
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow. And that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree. It's a mother tree.
Thank you. I really needed to know that.
What do stickmen do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do?
Yeah, like, what's your job,
Well,
I guess?
the
I
people
don't
in
know.
this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Meram killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tanyen. You gotta do something.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then.
Oh my god, April.
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want from me?
April just goes to people's cultures and it's just like, you don't do things? Fucking worthless. She is from Capitalist 2209. Like, come on.
Where do the Elation live?
The Elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the Elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
Yeah, what's that
What's
rumbling?
that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder. It all started when Quaman, the quiet giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details.
Oh boy.
Who's Quaman, the quiet giant?
They're gonna be like, he's Quaman,
He's
the
scariest
giant.
human we've ever seen.
He's quiet.
He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks. But
He was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orlawal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean, dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
How do you know that if he was quiet?
What happened to get the quiet giant banished from that place?
The Orlawal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orlawal?
They're the crab-like creatures who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby. And it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
Where's Quammen now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orlawal as possible.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
Oh, I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
I just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quammen is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
And what is he doing now?
He's still sleeping. Come on.
That's the problem.
Use your
But
head,
how
April.
long ago was it that the Orlawal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
He's been sleeping for a month?
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
Alright, Rima, what you missed was, April's stunning interrogatives going like, "What's a stick man? Do you do things? What do you mean you don't do things? That's stupid."
I still don't understand what this has to do with the rumbling noise.
It's him. He's
See
causing
that
the
statue
rumbling.
over there?
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're kidding. So they're, like, telephones?
They don't know what a
Tell
telephone
what?
is.
I don't know what that is. The thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well. And Quammen is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island.
Yeah, that's what he
But
said.
can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear, which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice. Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices. And
what?
we're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart.
That's
And
a
when
good
you
thing.
look at
You
Woody
came
over
across
there,
smarty
who's pretty
April
stupid
Ryan.
by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Sorry I asked.
Alright, so they just told us the big, gigantic, horrible puzzle. Let's fucking get to it. What do you want from me, guide? I have spoken to the stick men. Uh-huh. I don't have anything else to
I'll
say
see
to
you
them.
guys later then.
Good.
If you don't step on us first.
What about you?
Hi, I'm Willow. Wick's the oldest. Woody's the youngest. And I'm just stuck in the middle as always. Don't let me keep you. Wick's the boss as always. Go talk to him.
That sounds like the cop that April harassed like crazy, and it's probably the same dude.
He's a stick man.
Hello, I'm Woody. They call me the stupid one, 'cause I'm kinda slow, so don't let me keep you busy. I was born with a big brain, so I can't move as fast as my two brothers. I can only do useless stuff like calculations and design, and I play a few instruments, and I'm writing a book on the flora and fauna of Elias.
That's such a dumb joke, and I appreciate it so much.
He's a stick man.
And she's just like, yup, just another one, I guess. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so yeah, I've already asked them all the things I can ask. And is this entire part of the guide just like ask them all the shit? This entire thing was just ask them all the shit. Okay, cool. So, shown by local, yep. It's telling me, yeah, at the base of the large tree, look at the statue foot, and alright, here we go. Here we go.
It's a creature with large ears. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with a big mouth.
Alright. I gotta use this key right here. What next, gang? Large tree, look at the statue, put it, turn the key left twice. Okay. I didn't notice that there were two things here. So I was like, well, I'm turning it right, but this is the only option I have. And then, well, no, so let's turn it left 4 times. Motherfucker, they do separate shit. I have already fucked up. This back to where it was supposed to be. This is the... I've turned it left twice.
It's a
There we go.
triangular hole, like a keyhole.
But I don't remember what fucking symbol this bottom one was on. I think it was on the dingle. There we go. Now it's gonna be like, okay, now turn it right 15 times. Send a message, yeah, at the base, yeah, turn the left, okay. Turn the right key 6 times. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a triangular
Nope,
hole, like
5,
a keyhole.
6. Okay. Get the key, then exit, and walk west of the jungle. Alright, I can do that. I can read everybody. It'll be fine. And now I gotta go back to the beach. Okay. Walk east through the arch, and then walk north to the cliff. Sounds like a plan. It's just like this whole part has just like a lot of walking. Oh my god, I gotta go up here. You gotta just set everything up perfectly and then do the shit. Yeah, that AI Takaruma, it is neat.
It's an old fireplace.
Like, how a lot of these places look still. Or not still, now. Pretty shocking.
I can see clear to the bottom. This really is an excellent spot for fishing.
No more giants here, though.
I can see clear.
Okay, yeah, you can see clear to the bottom.
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out. The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something.
Yeah, they've done mods for those games to make them look better, as far as I know. I don't know about... I mean, they probably have done one for 8, but that PC version is a nightmare, and I think it sucks, so maybe they've done something better for the remastered version that they put out recently. Anyway, what am I doing here? Okay, I'm at the beach. Walk east, yep. Put the key in, turn it left 3 times. And then turn the key right 6 times. Okay, sounds good to me. 1, 2. Yeah, I've got one of those mods working for Final Fantasy IX. At least I think I do, unless it got destroyed in the big hard drive fiasco of whatever. I didn't really count, but I'm pretty sure that was fine. Unless it's 2 more. Man, I didn't count at all. I got too busy talking about shit.
It's a creature with large ears.
Oh, that was either 4 or 6 times. We'll figure it out. When things fuck up, this will be the one I go back to turn it 2 more times, maybe. Okay. Exit the... Now I gotta run to the ruins. Oh my god, this sucks. What I don't like are puzzles that make you go in between, like, several different areas to solve one thing when they're, like, this disconnected. I like having puzzles that it's just like, it is on one screen, what you need to solve it is here. By the way, we're gonna give you an indication to let you know if you did the thing right, maybe. I went to the wrong place, the ruins are this way. Keep going. Alright, statue base. Oh, man. So... the ruins. Look at the statue. Turn the key left 5 times.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I turn it right how many times, guide? If you say 6. Oh, man. Why is it always 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Man, this is so... I love it. Okay. Now I gotta go back to the large tree. If I fucked up, then it's the beach one that I fucked up, I'm sure. Large tree. Ear. Talk.
Hello? Actually, it doesn't seem like the statue's receiving my voice at all.
Okay. Gotta go back. I fucked up with the beach one. Oh, keep going. There we go. Man, this just like skipping her animation there.
The top
It's
half of the
great.
statue depicts a
Yeah,
creature.
shut up. Just put the key back in. This probably needs to go 2 more times. And if not, then oops. 1, 2. I hope. I really hope.
He's a stick man.
Man, I don't
He's a
care.
stick man.
I just want to talk to the thing.
Hello? Actually,
Man. Okay, let me make sure that I'm not missing something here that I needed to do also. if there were just a visual guide, like that would have been so good. If it were just like, "Hey, yeah, we'll show you which ones you gotta do." I might have to look that up because I fucked up that beach one as far as I remember. And I don't know if I could just
And there's
reset
green
it.
shipwreck debris.
Oh my god, every time I talk.
I could really do with a change of clothes.
Shut up. So, let's go back to the volcano and actually use the fucking thing here.
It's a statue just below a really tall tree.
Okay, so that's the S. Yeah, okay. Cool. The S means tree. Which would mean that
That's a
the beach one has to fucking take the
It's
S.
another one. It's another one of those.
God, I'm just going. So that is right. Then which one did I do wrong? Okay, not an imminent. This is snoring of a very large dude. Where was he again? I don't remember which part he was at. I'm gonna keep you all entertained by talking about how annoyed I am for a bit while I look up a visual guide maybe for this part. Longest journey, fucking statue puzzle. There we go. Yeah, is this the right statue puzzle? I think it's the right statue puzzle. Let's take a look here. Oh man, I love it when I check somebody asking a question and it says look up a guide and it's like, yeah, cool, dude. If we had like a visual guide, that would rule. Okay, so this guide is ancient. It's in written in what's it called? Comic Sans. But it has pictures. It's got some pictures at least, so maybe we could use this for a sec. Oh man, I hate this place. I fucking hate this place so much. Okay, so let's double check our work here. Because the text guide sure isn't very helpful when it comes to these fucking symbols. Fire tree. Statue foot. Turn the lower wheel until the symbol is over this. Okay, it is not over that. This one needs to be the weird S, apparently. Man, and then just like doing this sucks.
It's a triangular hole.
Shut up!
Like a keyhole.
Okay. Let's let's see. Upper wheel is where it should be. Let's take the key. And let's double check. Is it right now? Yeah, fucking this dude keeps angling his head over so I can't fucking touch the thing properly.
Hello?
Okay, we did it. I solved the part where I fucked up. But then it's gonna be like, but that part fucked up. Oh, please tell me everything else I did all right. Terrifying. As far as I remember, that's the most annoying puzzle in the game, so it's smooth sailing from here, hopefully.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Who'll be there?
Oh god, why did it not just like
Hello,
continue with the conversation?
Quamon?
I'm God. Let's have some fun.
I'm God.
God? Who be that?
God is... Forget it. That's just one big minefield. I was just... Bad joke is all.
Quamon, always the butt of joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Where are you, Quamon?
That be a secret. Quamon want to be left alone.
Okay.
Could you please stop snoring?
Just fucking stop it.
Quamon be snoring? No one ever tell Quamon he be snoring. But then Quamon always be sleeping by his lonesome. No woman like Quamon.
Don't say that about yourself, Quamon. I'm sure of it. You know, it's kinda uncomfortable to be discussing this in a public like this.
Oh yeah, everybody on the island can hear.
Yes, everyone be hearing about Quamon now.
Oops.
Do you want to talk about your problems? Face to face?
What be the point?
Yeah, Ruma, it's almost like it's a running theme.
I'm a good listener, and I'd like to be your friend. That'd be the point.
Quamon not sure if he want friend now.
Let me be your friend.
Please let me be your friend.
Why?
Because I'm lonely too. I don't really know anybody on this island, and I need some help.
Well, Quamon be wanting to help, but... Okay. Quamon be your friend and talk to you. My secret place be in the ruins of the old temple by the wells.
Nice going, Soccer. You just told
Follow the
everyone where your
stream
secret
up
place
from the
is.
rock beach and go right where it branches.
Thanks, Quamon. I'll be there as soon as I can.
I've done it. Congratulate me, puny weaklings.
Later, guys.
Oh, okay. What up?
That's Quamon, the not-so-quiet giant.
Whoa. You just slid there.
It's another one of those statues come phone booths. They must have been popular in their time.
I hate them.
Whoa, you are big. You're just about the biggest person I've ever met.
Wow, that's like
Quamon
Iruma
be a
talking about
freak.
Raylan's height.
No one be liking him.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys. Really, I do.
You be the only one then, because no one else want anything to do with Quamon.
What up?
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be telling you?
Look, I paid the $5. Give me a story.
Sure, I have time. Tell me the story.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the circuit in Coruscant, where he be big attraction.
What did you do?
Quamon be the world's strongest man. He be popular. People come to see him from all the Northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire. But then there be an accident. and the Circa tell Quamon to leave, that he be dangerous, and that no one be paying to see him anymore.
Quamon brought Gundam to circus. People
Quamon's
no
most
like.
popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist. Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking. Then one day, the Caliph be at the Circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see.
I thought his head was a
But my
rock.
performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the Circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all. So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea, because rock can be dangerous when it breaks. But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Coruscant, or we lose our heads. So Quamon break the rock, and when it breaks,
What happened?
there be large pieces of rock flying everywhere, and one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son. The Caliph be not seriously hurt, but his son be unconscious and bleeding from the head. They say to Quamon, run, get away from the Circa and Coruscant, or the Caliph will have his head. So Quamon run, and he get passage on ship leaving that night. When the
Damn.
ship passed this island, Quamon be jumping into sea and swimming ashore. And now he be here.
Well, that sucks, dude.
What happened between you and the Orlowall?
Oh, Quamon be so clumsy, so dangerous. He should not be among people. He be only hurting them.
Aw, man.
The Orlowall be kind, letting Quamon live and fish in their village. But then Quamon be stepping over young Orlowall, almost breaking his shell. The Orlowall tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Orlowall. They tell him to go as far away as possible. Quamon be sad because he liked the Orlowall, and because Quamon be having the best fishing place in all of Elias. He lose his friends and his food.
What do you eat now?
Quamon
Dirt.
fish in these wells here, but the fish that live down there be small and not very tasty.
I feel like this dude and Charlie are so far the only two good dudes in the game. Cortez is something else.
Would you like to move back to the Orlowall village?
Oh yes, Quamon be wishing that more than anything in the world.
I saw an Orlowall down by the beach, just outside the village. It seemed to be in pain, but I didn't know what to do. Perhaps if you come along, you can help him out, and get back in favor with the Orlowall people.
Yes, perhaps Quamon can help, even if the Orlowall do not want him back.
Here it is, the, Orlowall. Can you help it?
Perhaps Quamon can help. Poor Orlowall. He'd be crying for help. Quamon see what be wrong. The Orlowall not shed its shell when time come, and now it be stuck in the shell.
Why didn't the other Orlowall come to its assistance?
Their claws be no good for this work. They be helpless. But Quamon help. Quamon be good with his hands. Quamon be happy. Quamon accept your graceful thanks, sir. Thank you. You be making Quamon very happy. Quamon accept your offer and be grateful to the Orlowall people. Thank you very much.
That thing looks
What?
horrible.
What did he say? Why did you thank him?
All be inviting Quamon to stay on the cliff above the village, where he can fish again. Quamon be very, very happy now.
You understand what it's saying?
All language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
I'm so happy for you, Quamon. Go on. Don't let me hold you back.
And then he walks back with like amazing posture, just like, yup, see ya. I've made Quamon happy, and I don't know how that furthers me, April Ryan's own goals. Let's go talk to him, I guess. Like, Quamon, can you throw me in the direction of some fucking elations? Hey there,
Quamon is
pal.
fishing. Hey, Quamon, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth, but not today.
Why's that?
Quamon be not certain. The fish always bite before, but then Quamon be having lure. Now no lure, just bait.
What do you need to make a lure?
Quamon can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something wrong with Quamon.
That was actually a compliment.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Are you happy now, Quamon?
Have I solved your
Quamon
life
be
problems?
happy. He be wanting fish to bite. But if they do not, Quamon still be happy.
Why would I want to borrow his fishing rod?
Can I borrow your fishing rod?
Quamon must catch fish first, so he can eat. After Quamon catch fish, April can borrow fishing rod.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
I mean, April did allow him to come back from his bizarre month-long banishment, so that's nice of her at least. Okay, let's look at the guy. What would do? Quamon does the thing. Man, I can't wait to be done with this fucking island. At least this part of it. Okay. Oh. Why not? Why don't I do this thing that the guy is telling me to do? Hey man, you need a lure? How about some garbage?
Could this wrapper work as a lure?
Yes. Yes, with some work. It'd be perfect for a lure. Now Quamon can make one, and hopefully catch many fish.
Rad. Alright, I have done that. I have to go back into the jungle for some reason.
It's the Orlewall village.
Whoop. Whoop. Where am I headed? The large tree again, huh? For what purpose? Tell me, guide. I can climb the tree? Okay. Look at that.
It's a big wooden crossbow, I guess. I wonder who built it and what it's for.
But what do I do with this? I'll have to go back down and be like, what's up with this shit?
Who built that big crossbow in the tree?
Who built that big crossbow? I want to
did.
kill some more gribblers.
Well, I thought of it. And these two nincompoops gave a helping twig on the manual side.
So they built it, and you supervised.
Yep, but it's not done. There are still a few pieces missing before we can blast off
She's
for
from the
Luna.
year 2209. It totally stands to reason she doesn't know what a crossbow is.
Did you say blast off for Luna?
That's what I said, Luna.
As in the moon?
The same.
You intend to go to the moon using that thing?
Lunar cannon. And yes, that's the plan.
You guys are loonies.
If by loonies you mean visionaries, then yes. Yes,
She saw
we
it in
are.
the picture, and she was like, well, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Maybe she did that at one point. She probably didn't pay attention in history class. Look at her. Fucking every time she talks, she's just like, man, have you ever seen this dot matrix printer? It's from the fucking 17th century.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But Quammen has moved back to the Orlowal village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah, I don't care. The important thing is we can work again. Thanks, lady.
Alright, they can work on their lunar cannon now. See, she didn't want to call it a crossbow because she knew it had a greater importance. Wow, they are really booking it. And you just gotta sit here and watch, huh? Could hit the escape. Look at his arm! Oh god! That hinge! They're still going. They've done it. Alright. Now that I have done that, I have to climb back up. So you, no, not you. Wait, which one was you? What do you need, huh?
How's it going?
Almost there. Oh, one tiny little problem, though.
And that is?
We don't have a bowstring for our,
Propulsion drive mechanism, Wick.
what he said, yeah, we need a bowstring. Something strong and flexible and sinewy.
Like what?
I don't know, lady. I'm no engineer. I'm just a supervisor.
String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Yeah, but look at us. Do we look like the kind of stickmen who'd make good hunters? Do you see me going after a gate beast carrying what, a cone? A dry leaf sharpened to a razor edge?
I'd be happy to talk to you later, but I got some fine-tuning to do before I'm done.
He's the stupid one.
Can't talk. Busy.
Alright, well now I understand why I would want to take Quammen's fishing rod. It's fucking steal the string, I guess. Okay. I wouldn't call this the bulk of the game's runtime. There was a ton of stuff in Stark earlier. Hey dude, did you catch a fish?
Did my lure work okay?
It be working very good. Quammen catch a large, tasty fish very quickly. April be wanting a taste?
No. No offense. I'm just not too fond of seafood.
This not be seafood. It be human food.
What's Quammen gonna be doing now?
Quammen be sitting here until the sun sets. Then he be going to sleep.
Rad, dude,
And
that sounds
tomorrow?
great.
Quammen be deciding that when he wakes up in the morning.
Man, you got relaxing down to a fine art.
Quammen not be knowing anything about fine art. He be a Philistine.
I'll see you later, Quammen.
So will I. Goodbye.
Can I have your fishing rod? Fish bones.
Looks like Quammen just had himself a solid lunch. That was quick. There were only bones left of his catch.
Give me the bones. I don't know what I do with these, but they are mine now.
Fish bones. The remains of Quammen's catch, and a very convenient shape it is, if I may say so. Like a hook. It's Quammen's fishing rod.
This barely looks like a fishing rod.
I don't figure I'll be needing the rod anytime soon, but I'll borrow the line.
Thanks for your livelihood, motherfucker. Bye! You better be right when you say you're borrowing it, April. Whoops. Keep going. Alright. Large tree. Hey, fuckfaces. I have a string. Isn't that grand? Take it.
Can you use this as bowstring for your, lunar cannon?
Let me see that. Oh yeah, that gonna work good.
Why am I doing this again?
All right, listen up. I got us what we need. And now we finish this damn cannon. Go to work, people. Give us a few minutes, lady, and we'll be all done.
Like, am I gonna drink the light as a feather potion and be like, launch me, fellas?
It worked.
Of course it worked, you wood-brained fool. I built it.
You suck.
Are you done?
Yes, ma'am. The lunar cannon is now ready to be tested.
Well,
Well, what?
are you gonna do it?
Do what?
Test the cannon.
Me? And get myself killed? I think not. But go ahead, be my guest.
I don't think I'll fit in there.
That ain't my problem.
Then why did I do this? Do I gotta be like, please, take my most valuable object? I'm not even looking at the guide. If it would be really funny if this were the solution. No. Because that's like how she's been treating it. Alright. Let's see here. I have to combine the fishbone and the rope. Okay. Then I
I'll just
put it on
place
here.
the hook along the bowstring, like so, and let the rope trail behind it. Okay, we're ready to fire.
You see, now I understand why she would do this, but I wish there were a point in which she said, my goal is to scale this mountain. And not just, oh, I guess I'm just helping people, cuz.
If I could somehow get across to that path on the other side, I'd probably be able to make my way into the Elation village. Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
Okay, I did. Do it. Do it. There we go. And then she's like, I've used you fools, bye! That was awkward. Oh, you do not look great. What time is it? I've been at this for 2 hours. This is gonna be the beginning of something. Let's talk to this guy and then I'll probably be done. Just cause, oh boy.
Can you help me across?
You are human, and we don't allow human strangers into our village. If you wish to trade, let us know where your ship is anchored, and we will send traders to you with our merchandise.
I don't have a ship, and I didn't come here to trade. I came to talk to your leaders.
I'm sorry, but we don't allow strangers into our village.
Let's lie, sure.
Actually, I am a trader.
Where is your ship anchored?
In, Coconut Grove?
There is no coconut grove on Elias.
You haven't found it yet.
So, I'm not a traitor, but I am a friend of the Elation people.
We don't know you. There is no friendship between strangers, human.
Don't your people have a prophecy about a stranger who comes without a ship? Or something like that?
I don't know of any prophecies, human.
Oh, she had to try.
What kind of prophecies do you know about?
He just said he didn't know about
We
any.
don't tell our stories to strangers.
What's up this road?
The Elation village of Tamar.
Where's the Elation village of Tamar?
Up this road and into the volcano.
Isn't it dangerous to live inside a volcano?
This volcano has not erupted for thousands of years, and the gods protect us. We are safe here.
That's what they all say.
Is there another way to get into the volcano?
No, this pass is the only way.
This seems like such a piss-easy puzzle that I'm gonna probably get, like, dunked on the moment I try the solution.
I'm sure there's a secret cave somewhere that leads into the volcano.
No, there isn't.
There's always a secret cave.
Not here.
Man, this guy just, like, stepping on our fun.
Are you absolutely sure there's no secret cave?
Human, you talk too much, even for an Elation.
Thank you.
Oh, I've
Yes,
learned.
but you must
Elations love
leave
to
now.
talk. I don't want to leave. I'm gonna...
There's a slight updraft here.
It's just... It seems so easy.
The wind is channeled through that chasm down there and blown out and up here.
Look at what you got, girl. Look at this thing. Use it. I'm solving the puzzle because it's just like, come on, how could I not?
Oh, God, I think I'm gonna throw up. That was so not appetizing. Weirdest thing, though. I do feel lighter. Like I lost 90 pounds. I can't even imagine what people would pay for this stuff back home. Whoa, I'm fly! Not. I guess I still weigh too much to be carried on that slight updraft.
Dang. I got mildly dunked on. What else would I do here? I mean, I don't use the potion anymore because it's fucking gone. Can't you just jump?
Whoa, I'm fly! Not. I guess I still weigh too much to be carried on that slight updraft.
Well, let's take a look here because the game says I need to do something else because Occam's razor wasn't sharp enough. Clearly, she takes the coin, skips it across the air and jumps on it, repels herself from it like it's Mistborn or some shit. No. What else is on the screen here? It's the updraft. Yeah, there's the updraft. Excuse me, buddy, can you give me a
Thank
lift?
you.
Thank you.
Yes, but you must leave now.
No, I'm literally disallowed from leaving, and I've said the thing that I'm gonna keep going until I'm past the screen, because I'm a piece of shit. So, let's scroll down. Oh, I have to use another one of the potions, okay. The updraft ain't good enough, you use the wind potion.
That's the last of it, unfortunately.
They just wanted to clear my inventory. I don't get why she couldn't have just jumped.
Human, you flew across the chasm. You don't have wings, but still, you fly like the Elation.
Believe me, I'm as shocked as you are.
Are you the Windbringer?
Oh, you have a special prophecy of someone called the Windbringer?
What's the Windbringer?
It's a prophecy amongst my people.
Of course, there's no escaping the prophecies.
It's said that someone not of the Elation shall come among us to float on the wind like an Elation, to learn our stories, to bring the wind back to us, and to bring us into a new and happier age.
Is that all? You know, I'm starting to forget how simple my life used to be. Family, friends, grades, boys, no prophecies, nobody looking to me for salvation.
I don't understand, Windbringer. You should speak with our teller up in the city. She'll be wanting to see you, I'm sure. We've waited for the Windbringer for a very long time.
The teller? Thanks.
Who's the person who pranked
No,
these people with
Windbringer.
these prophecies?
Thank you.
We've done it. I'm the Windbringer. I'm also the stater. And now I will enact another prophecy as the game quitter. Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in.